Knocking? Scratch, 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 scratch. I knocked. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You to accept the knock.
Yeah. Let's see. Notifications. There you go.
There you are.
So there's that. There's this.
It's telling me you're still at the main menu.
Oh yeah, yeah. New guesses. New Mars? No, not that one. Mars Dream. Right?
You're the one who named it.
No. I got the save file from
Oh, that's right.
Magic.
We did a roundabout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mars Stream. With the going around and around, I wasn't sure if anyone renamed it. Is what my point was.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, what?
What's the password?
Not this one. Huh. Oh. Let me start with it.
Out of the game and back in.
Huh?
I need to know the password.
It is settings, multiplayer. I believe it's the same as before. Otherwise, it's the other way.
I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. My brain's been
Of
fried.
J's. Really?
Oh, Jay's password then?
I think it is the right one.
I'll see.
Otherwise, it's the other way.
It says connecting to server 0%, and I'm not seeing any error messages, but I'm also not seeing any progress.
That is, yeah.
Still seeing 0%.
Should I relog, I guess?
Nope, they just kicked me out of it. So
Okay. Logging. Checking cloud
oh,
status.
because I'm gonna have to, when it airs out, you gotta quit the game completely and retry.
Yeah. Stationeers is surprisingly finicky. Like, it wasn't this finicky before when we first started.
Nope.
Hmm.
I'm still having trouble getting my IC10 library, where it, like, most of the time it doesn't display the IC10 library, which annoys the hell out
Still?
of me.
Dang.
So you're not in game right now.
Not quite. But yeah, not having the IC10 library is just, oh my gosh, that would be so painful when you're
Mhm.
experiencing it.
Like the computer still has all my IC10 code, but the game's not seeing it.
Yeah. Mm.
Which admittedly is one of the reasons why I've been very frustrated and not wanting to play it, because again, I have this wealth of library and I don't want to hand code it again.
Yeah. I'm in now. I'm not gonna go into like the pause menu or like the press and escape to see the menu.
Incorrect password, so I probably got to log out and log back in again. Send it to me on Discord so that way I make sure I'm
I did.
doing the right one. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, okay. Nice.
I did it the wrong way.
He does use that password sometimes, but that wasn't the one I was using.
It was the opposite. Okay.
It was basically the first three and then it repeated itself. But
Uh,
so instead of mirrored, it was a repeat, but you have it mirrored. And now that I know that it's mirrored, then okay, that's easy fix. In truth, Jay has like 4 passwords he uses regularly. Uh, one of the regular passwords shows that even though he turns 50 soon enough, connection could not be established. We both have to restart. Even though he's almost 50, he still has the mind of a 12-year-old. Yeah, the finicky part that's weird is that both the host and the person connecting has to restart the
oh, I have to do it again.
game. Yeah,
Ah,
because I already tried doing it with me reloading the game. It's like, nope, still can't establish the connection. Okay, we.
could it be like stationers somehow made it so that if one person has a single attempt that was wrong to join, that it's like, yeah, no, we remember that username and they cannot join again.
Honestly, don't know. Because how games handle internet protocols is unique to those games most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody addresses the problem somewhat differently.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
All right,
back in.
join game. Ask me for password.
Put in correct password.
Incorrect. What the? What do you mean incorrect?
Huh?
Did you change it again? Because I put
No?
in what you told me.
What?
All right, sit out again.
Multiplayer. Delete old. Boop. 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 Boop.
And I'm just going to copy and paste it this time, so that way it's not like, oh, you had a shift key, or even though it shouldn't. There's like the numpad was engaged and we didn't have any alpha characters, so that shouldn't have made a difference. But
Who knows? Kind of started the
oh yeah,
stream a bit early.
I should switch the stream and just show the technical difficulties, because I technically started 16 minutes ago, and we've just been dealing with the online, trying to get the thing to connect, and if we make a single mistake, we both have to restart.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people are gonna see me doing it.
You're in, join
Okay.
game.
Not me wondering where the voices are suddenly coming from. Well, hey, Wolf Found, how are you doing? Oh, players connecting, finally. Where the voices in your
Yes, welcome to the
head?
stream. A funny story about voices in your head. So I almost got rear-ended by not one, but two trucks today on the highway.
Really?
Yes. Uh, so the 99 interchange is notorious for being a parking lot. So I pull onto the interchange, and of course I stop, and all of a sudden I hear a voice in my head, "Look in your rearview mirror." I look in the rearview mirror and I see a big F-150 fully loaded just coming towards my rear end. So I had left room, so I dart to the right and go between the wall and the car in front of me to avoid getting rear-ended. And had I not done that, that truck would have rear-ended me at 70 miles an hour. He barely missed me. The truck behind him then proceeds to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
So my brain was like, okay, that would have been not one, but two trucks hitting at 70 miles an hour. That would have been very, very bad. But yeah, like if you go into the IC10, you can already see your library right away, correct?
I have to click the library button,
Yeah, but
but yeah.
there's no time delay where you
Nope.
have to wait like 5 minutes. Yeah,
Not
no,
at
I
all.
can't. It's not loading for me.
Damn. Oh, have you actually seen it working real time?
I got it to display twice, and then it gets buggy where like it will load in one or two, and then it doesn't do that again. Say thank you, Raz.
Raz.
Uh, I said thank you, Hannibal, because that's the name I've given to the voice in my head is Hannibal, uh, who has more than one occasion saved my life in a situation like
Uh, oh no, I meant the Larry printer for like I think you seen it while I was streaming it, but you were away.
that. Right now, I'm kind of checking where everything is because I'm trying to remember what's going on with everything. Void vapors. I don't remember what void vapors had in it. Oh, oh, and you guys bought the helium,
Oh,
and
that
you
was
bought the
him, Magic.
and you bought the Tylenol, and you bought the. Uh, the question is, what did you guys do with it all?
I'm guessing he's tried storing it somewhere, or canisters in thing. Sorry, listen.
Vertical activation system, but Hannibal. Ah, yeah. Right, so at least it's not in the. Wait, how did they buy it? If oh, they did add a
Oh
tape
yeah,
store. Okay, so they and here's the hydrogen,
of my tube belt.
ozone,
Nitrogen.
nitrogen, nitrous.
Okay,
Where is the Tylenol?
is it still in
Hmm.
the landing pad?
No, the landing pad is registering that it's empty.
Oh, oh,
Landing pad is the first thing I checked.
this must be
So
a new landing pad module. The one that you can have a small or the
portable tank.
portable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, that's nice.
Okay, it looks like it is the laptop giving trouble because I'm looking at the stream and the stream looks choppy. Uh, Wolfhound, can you confirm that the stream is choppy as heck and looks like crap? Because
Um.
that would mean the laptop is the problem, and I need to figure out how to hardwire the laptop since the laptop doesn't have
Oh yeah,
anywhere that
yeah. It is definitely choppy.
to order one of those USB hardwire connector things. So
What about So what does the thing say? Do you think?
you're playing the program now in a game. I need to know what thing you are talking about to be able to answer you.
OBS. What does it say for your thing? Your
Even though I told it to limit its KPS, it is trying to use every ounce of KPS.
Oh goody, I can hear over.
So I'm
Ah,
going to
you moved
switch
over
to the
here. Hello.
desktop. Yeah. So I'm going to end the stream here and move it over to the laptop. So
Wait.
I will be right back.
Oh. Crouch. Okay. Supervisor. No. No. I should have had that like that.
Yeah.
It
In fact,
has. Hmm?
OBS was even struggling to shut down. So
Hmm.
OBS was having massive problems.
Ah, right. Magic
I have
said he didn't really care that his body was outside. Well, I can actually message him maybe. Mm. Uh, so you will be trying to stream again or like record even?
Yeah, I'm booting up the laptop or the desktop right now.
Jay, yeah. Should have just switched Space Engineers Jetpack to J, so I wouldn't be pressing X a bunch. Gotta love
Oh
switching to
no!
a different game.
How many times did I say, "Oh, this is gonna kill me," because I kept pushing J as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me
Gotta wait
see.
for everything to boot up.
I think deep miners are printed in this thing.
Deep miners are printed in the autolathe.
Yep.
I do not know if the combustion deep miners are printed in the autolathe.
Oh, that cough hurt my head.
Alrighty, I'll be right back. I'm switching.
Combustion is in there.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Mm. Astroloid, astroloid. There should be more uses for them. Waspaloid. I think Waspaloid is only used for the
Alright, can you?
Larrys. Yes? I can hear
Mic check, mic check. Okay.
you. It's gonna suck with this heat. So Electrum, Invar can stand 10. Can stand 10.
Oh. Yeah, and I've ordered the adapter. It should be here tomorrow.
That's pretty quick.
Amazon Prime, baby. What the?
Uh, I can't remember. Does Wolfhound actually play this game? Or is
What
he
was
one
that?
of you? Does Wolfhound play this game?
I don't know.
Ooh. Where? Do we not have any Incanal? Or, no, not Invar? Maybe not. Or is it in this one? No, well, Incanal is in there, but I don't need Incanal. Don't see any yet in there. On my headlamp. Okay. Guess I'm mining again. Hey, that's a backpack of random ores. This is unused main backpack. Ooh, I should. I put
Maybe your
master
fire mark make you
volume
that way.
on 40 and I just don't hear anything at all.
Join game. And
Oh, do I have.
here, we can capture. And start the stream back up.
Definitely is weird.
Okay. That looks like a better signal.
Okay,
And
so at sound effects 60, I hear nothing. At like 80, I kind of hear it. And at 100, I hear it, definitely. That is something.
well, there's this big long ass pipe that's full of nitrogen. Why did magic pipe nitrogen over here?
The
Was he
coolant
trying to?
thing? Oh, at his place? I'll press
Why does
X.
he have non-insulated pipes?
Cooling, I'm guessing? Oh, that? Why? Hmm. Actually, it looks to be for cooling. Because there is the, condensation things or whatever to drip any excess water out of it or liquids. I do remember him saying that he upgraded his cooling or something.
He's got liquid CO2 in his pipes. I'm wondering what did he do with the new gas?
Okay, so you're 40%. And gotta love it when you turn on the sensor lenses and you just don't see anything around the base. Also, I should actually check to see what in the world Invar needs. Iron and nickel. Okay. I could have sworn I actually made Invar then. Okay. Iron. Actually, it's like 50
Yeah,
50.
big
Yeah, 50.
bot, all this. all of that. Make sure I read the canisters right. Nitrogen. Hmm.
You read it wrong.
No, no, I have a. I don't see anywhere that. Oh, right there. It does say they bought nitrogen. So where's the Tylenol? That's one of the gases I want to play with.
Oh, actually, wait. He was actually having problems with buying a specific gas, and he bought it, and it only resulted in NOS.
Okay. So my brain did kind of have the right thing. It was NOS, though, not nitrogen. Because I'm like, maybe he bought it and it turned into another gas.
Yeah.
All right. Because I know alcohol, if you let alcohol evaporate, it turns into methane. There is no gaseous oxygen. Reddit was talking a lot about that.
Okay. Magic definitely changed
Tylenol.
something.
Tylenol does have a gas and liquid, and I really wanted to play with its phase change properties.
Hmm. So yeah, Magic definitely did some setting changes of the world. I mined one
And,
single ore of iron, and it gave me 25. It would usually
and
give like 4 or 3.
did you try to land the rocket and it failed, or did we lose it somewhere in orbit?
Tried to get it back here and land it, and it did not succeed. It ran out of gas while coming down.
Okay, yeah, and you did not rebuild the landing
No.
structure.
Hey, Jesus. Scared of yellow. Are you like a blue cheese?
That's what I was thinking. Or is it a green cheese? Everything else seems to still be intact, so I guess I'm rebuilding the rocket.
And it looks like nickel actually gives 30 ore per each. I'm guessing Magic changed the yield of the ore in order to sell ores to uh, traders to get money. I mean,
Sounds like him.
yeah, but also, I'm not really gonna argue with it. These are probably done like, mm, like I don't know, maybe like 50 hours of just mining for resources.
There's a good reason why I usually set up like my first ever stationary stream. The first thing I did was set up multiple deep miners just so that way I wouldn't have to mine anymore.
But now you can't do that. Like, kind
Yeah,
you
you have to
you
set up
you
multiple.
can't. Yeah.
That's another thing he messed
Well,
with in the settings.
what?
Don't know if you can mess with the deep miner map in the settings or not.
Oh, I sure hope not. But also, you have to find the specific area or region for the ore that you're looking for as well.
Well, my comment was what I don't know if he hacked it so that way all areas have all ores.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know where you're looking, you might be able to find the setting to basically say all areas have all 500 to 1 ratio. But I do not know where you'd find that in the code.
No idea.
Copper and gold
All
it
right.
is. Copper and gold.
So, shoots get damaged or like they get destroyed at a certain temperature. Did we just? I don't think we decided if we were gonna have the advanced furnace in a vacuum or like in a frame
Hmm.
because can't really automate the advanced furnace if it can destroy the chutes that input and output to it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the auto ignite temperature and it's at 1400 Kelvin
Mm-hmm.
for both types of shoot. It's even
And
less.
Stellite actually needs it hotter than that. So, I guess, I guess a vacuum. Mm.
Or, I mean, one of the other potential ideas is you remove the chute when you're not using it.
But automation speaking,
Automation speaking, you make it where you don't do that hot. The only time you do that hot gas is not automated.
mm,
Or if you really wanted to automate it, yeah, you do it in a vacuum and deal with the heat loss.
yeah. Does a frame treat the does the advanced furnace treat a frame as a vacuum as well?
Yes,
Okay.
or at least last I checked.
Mm. So it's this one. Iron. Invar. Pretty toasty, actually. Damn. Shoots might break. Output. Input. There we go. Uh. Oh.
I need to add high temperature chute.
Yeah.
Would pay stellite for high temperatures chute.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder what their whole like thought process is for the advanced alloys. Like Waspaloy, it's like primarily uh Larry's. and I think the sensor lens.
Yeah. I Is Wasp Light also used for the jetpack, the hard suit jetpack?
Yeah. And then Stellite, it actually seems more like stronger because Stellite's used for those heavy solar panels so they don't get damaged in storms and like higher pressure
Ast-
windows.
Astroloy seems to be used for high temperature stuff.
So it'll be astraloy for the high temperature shoots.
Probably. And screwdriver. It always throws me that it wants screwdriver for the first set.
I
And then
guess I
the
did
one.
not add 25.
There.
3, so I need 13. No, 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 not that.
So,
Yes?
I think I found where he put the Silenol. I haven't checked yet, but I think I know where he put it.
Oh.
Yep. Is
Uh,
that you up here, or is that
no,
him?
that's him. I forgot that he wasn't in his. You can move him?
Yeah.
Oh. Nudge him around. Okay.
Yep.
Um, I believe the fact that there is that gas in there, it's actually because he used commands to fill that pipe
Okay.
with the gas.
Okay, we got helium, and we have Silenol, and he has a big, tall pipe of it for some reason.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh.
it's got it
Eh?
down to negative, almost negative 100. $32. And you've got ozone over here.
Okay. Do you have a backpack on you with fuel
No,
ices?
no.
No? Oh, guess I'm gonna have to mind that then.
And that's going into the base. That's a combination of helium and ozone. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing up here.
I mean, you are aware of it.
Okay, let me put it this way. I'm usually pretty good at looking at what people are doing and reverse engineering. Uh, I can't make out what he's doing.
Okay. So it's pretty bad. It is 2 volatile to 1 oxide, right? None of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
are speaking
H2O,
of
yeah.
volatiles. Speaking of volatiles, our fuel gases are starting to get cooled down. Remember when we accidentally had the
Ah,
filter grab all the gases from?
yeah.
Uh, right. So You put a bed on the back of a locker.
That is Timmy.
Gotcha.
Split 10 and get 20 out. Dang, not hot enough.
32 liters of.
Actually, too much pressure as well.
Why? And I do not remember why. Why do we have this gas tank in the greenhouse?
I think I know what you're talking about. This one.
Yes.
It's to second the oxygen. Actually, what pressure is in there? Hopefully, it's not too high of a pressure for the plants. Because there's no pressure regulator besides input.
Pressure is at 74 degrees.
Kill that. Okay. So it's good yet, so. Uh, okay.
But you said the tank's for sucking in oxygen, so where is the filter, or is it just to reduce the pressure?
Just to reduce pressure, yeah.
Okay. Because my brain goes, if you're trying to get the oxygen, you need a filtration system.
Yeah.
Something doesn't feel right. That was 6 liters of soy oil when it should have been 9. There's the other 3. Was weird.
No, too hot. Damn.
So we need a total of 3 fuselages.
Okay. Definitely have Invar
And fuselages take so long to print.
now.
So, have you been paying attention to the beta log or the beta changes?
Nope.
They've added waste, so to speak. So you need a toilet.
Um,
The interesting consequence of this is what what has been the biggest sink when it comes to water use?
us drinking.
Us drinking. When we urinate, we now use net zero water.
I know
You
why.
you pee as much as you drink.
Oh.
Because I've
Oh.
been reading the Reddits on it, and they're like, "Yep, you pee as much as you drink, which means the only water consumption, the water sink, is keeping plants alive."
Hmm. Okay. As long as you have like the charcoal to purify water.
Yes. Well, you could also boil the water to purify it.
True. True.
Which, why we on the previous Mars playthrough we did try that and it didn't work. Uh, I also recognize I was doing it the stupid way because you shouldn't heat the water. You should just pull a vacuum and have it evaporate because it doesn't have enough pressure to stay uh, a liquid.
Hmm.
Because last I checked, there is no polluted water gas.
Watch they add that.
Well, no, I believe they purposely uh, purify by boiling it into steam. Like the game literally even says that you can turn it into steam and get the water back.
Yeah.
How you turn it into steam, you can you can just evaporate it.
Yeah.
You don't need to physically boil. Well, I'm going to even correct myself. Actually, yes, you do technically boil it, but not in like you heat the thing up until it boils. You can just reduce the pressure until it boils.
Mm-hmm. So I got deep minus printing. Suppose I should actually. You printed steel frames, didn't you?
Few, yes.
You should have taken it from the wall. Now the
Uh,
cargo literally
well,
sad.
last I checked, and again, you've made progress. The last I heard, that was still a work in progress and
It's
not
working
a
100%.
hey. Okay.
That's why I asked. I was like, did you see it yourself, or was it on a stream?
Yeah, if you remember, I was busy, so I kind of saw what was going on, but
Mm-hmm.
not fully.
Yeah. Like it goes through the entire thing, checks each slot, and if there's an empty slot, it'll be like, hey, print it. As long as it has the ingots needed.
Your deep miner is ready.
Oh, I was gonna print like a lot of them.
I'm surprised you're not working on what was I
Auto
gonna say?
smelting.
Oh, no, combustion deep miner.
Mm, I had bad experience with combustion centrifuge.
I mean, you got it working.
Yeah, but not as efficiently as you. I had all this checks, and then you're like, oh, what just works for me? And then coded that. I'm like, ah, like so much easier. Yes, but I don't like how easy it was for you to do.
Well,
Like
When I was
I
like 5 years old, my dad bought us a Commodore 64 for the
Ernie,
household.
what is that
He saw
car?
that we were playing it too much, and so what he did is he went and bought a programmer's book for kids and said we were going to learn how to use it as a
Oh,
tool. So I learned how to program in BASIC. That's actual capital BAIC, like actual. We'll put it in chat because it's a visual thing. Actual BASIC.
I think the new guy's a wizard.
What makes you say that?
So the
so basic 10
10
cent.
Sin 20 Go to Hell from Futurama actually makes sense to me.
Oh,
Because that's an actual programming code. If you sin step 10, then go to step 20, go to hell. What you would do is you would program it in steps like 10, 20, 30 for step 1 and step 2, because if you needed to go and edit it, uh, you would, like, if you wanted to put something between 10 and 20, you couldn't just move the key and add a line like you can in modern code. So what you do is you type in and put your edit, and then when you reloaded the file, then it would reload between 10 and 20, which makes basic more primitive than IC10.
huh.
I just noticed a structure I hadn't noticed before.
Uh,
This Timmy's new base.
I don't think Timmy was working on a base.
Oh, it's got a greenhouse.
Oh,
Got
he wanted a greenhouse to be separate, kind of thing, to have more sunlight, or to
Well,
be,
whoever did it did a decent design because they have access ways.
yeah. He actually wanted like everything to be underground or underneath the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I recognize what the design is for, and I'm like, no, that's actually not a bad design. I keep talking about that design, and oh my god,
What?
have you flown up and looked around the base?
Oh. Hmm. I think we have a mole problem.
One even looks like there's a smiley face.
Wait, there is?
Like, go where I was standing and look at the direction
Oh,
I'm
I
flying.
see it.
You see it? Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I see someone added a second row of the solar panels, and he's definitely added more wind turbines. So power should definitely not be a problem as long as magic's not on.
Yeah. Uh,
So this one's been disconnected somehow?
or never been reconnected. Or connected.
Oh no, it's just there's something else drawing all the power first.
Oh.
Because it's connected. It should be getting power. I'm going to try something. Shut off his system. Yep, his system's drawing all the power.
What now? He's taking all the power for himself.
That's what it's looking like. Because, like, if I shut off our area controller.
Oh, you mean the like wind turbines that are on his base?
All these solar on top of our base.
Oh, it just goes right into him.
So we have this large station battery over here that does go into our base network.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't getting any power until I shut off this area power controller over here.
Oh. Oh yeah, I could have sworn he said that he was inputting all extra power from his base into ours. Where's that cable?
I think that's what this is supposed to do. Okay. Let's double check this because I turned this back. Oh. It's actually quite the opposite. I had actually been turning it on and it had been off. Okay, I'm understanding the network now. This actually turns on the... So now it is sending all the extra power to our base.
Okay.
But yeah, I was getting very confused because it's like, okay, we have this system, but this large station battery wasn't getting any power, and that made no sense to me because that's a lot of power that's being generated right now.
To be honest, I kind of wish the area power controller had like an arrow or something somewhere.
It kind of does. To look at it.
Like the data is just okay. Data input. Just can't. Oh, there. Oh, I just barely seen the output. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't making any sense to me because why did you use so many
Pipes.
insulated pipes? Oh, okay, thank you, Hannibal. Thank you for explaining it. So the reason he used all these pipes was because he was a lazy ass and didn't want to use a pipe utility. So he just did it to get volume. Because he could have used a tank, but no, he just strung a bunch of pipe together because that was what was in his storage.
And I like how he did like the small pipes and not the big one. Unless the big one actually has less storage. Yeah,
Okay,
that's where deep
what's going
miners.
on down? Okay, okay.
Yeah, gonna drill
So
up
I'm like,
and all
there's
that. Yeah.
color. Now I understand what the color is. The color is indicating what section is in what.
What order? Yeah.
I just initially saw yellow, which usually is an indicator of construction or
Paints
warning.
it to be like under construction, and then after it's finished, repaint it to different.
Right. How many deep miners did you want? What? Two,
Undisclosable amount of information that
three,
I can give, because I do
four,
not even know either.
5,
I put enough for
6,
20, at least in the
7.
invar.
Okay.
It must have ran out at some other ore or ingot.
I think it's still printing. I need electrum and solder. Here's the solder.
I think the
And
only
then
electrum is in there. Yeah.
Yep, I figured as much. That looks like it's empty, so put that one back.
I am thinking about actually having it so that it'll stop the deep miners once things are full. Like full enough anyways, like backed up.
I need to go find silver and gold because while we technically have gold, I don't see silver.
I have some silver on me.
How much? In fact, I have gold
91.
on me. Right? Okay, that will work. Can I have 50?
Yep. Do you need a little bit more gold too?
Gold.
Because I have 34 gold on me as well.
91 gold on me.
Huh?
91 gold ore on me.
31 gold ore on you?
90.
Oh. 91? Okay, there you
That's why I'm like, alright, that'll work.
go. That had the exact same. Jeez, okay.
It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. No, we should never have to print it ever again, or alloy it ever again. The only thing I don't really know right now is actually how big I'd want this room to be. I think I was deciding on actually having like the coal half be where like the smelting of all the ingots and all that is, since it is twice as large as the other side, or the other two ores regions. I was gonna go get seal sheets. Oh, I suppose.
Did they ever fix that oversight?
Wait, you're offline. Wait, no, okay. I was just checking if your stream is choppy. It actually doesn't seem choppy at all.
Yeah, I'm hardwired, so. Alright. So that is 250. Okay, they did finally fix it. Where the inline tank and the rocket fuel tank are the same size.
Nice.
I don't know if the rocket fuel tanks are insulated, because that was the other reason why a lot of people like to use an inline tank, was because you could do an insulated one. But we're on Mars, so it doesn't matter.
Because it has an atmosphere.
Well, the other places have an atmosphere. That's the problem. They have a very hot atmosphere.
Or cold. Can't forget about Europa.
Or you playing to have auto print. Yes. Still miss my volcanic missile silo.
Oh, you did a like single player Vulcan?
No. On Europa, I made a.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
And technically, it's inside the thing was hotter than the surrounding area, because that's where I also vented all the excess heat.
Mm. Wait, no, wasn't that a small tunnel you had that goes all the way up? I
It
could
made it
have.
where I was actually dumping the heat into the same tunnel.
Oh, okay. So the small tunnel was just temporary. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, because I need more kit. Okay. Yeah, let's go get.
I do hope one printer each would be able to keep up with all of us taking resources or items from it. Otherwise, I'd have to do multiple printers. And then I'll have to change the code some too, because currently the reference ID is being like batch loaded.
I mean, if I have it large, how many data points does it have? That is quite massive.
I wonder if I could even put the reference ID and like combine it like two printers reference IDs, combine it into one variable, then have that saved.
Yes, let's do it. Kind of silly to waste a spot. Otherwise. Wait, I do need to have it. least like that, because I still need to have an umbilical for it.
Multiple umbilical cords.
Oh, I should do it the other way.
So oh, yeah.
And that way the cable can come out and around. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I really should actually taken this one person. Mm. Hmm.
Curious, because I just saw my friend get online and today is his birthday. Have you ever heard me actually wish someone a happy birthday? Because I have a very unique way of wishing people happy birthday.
I don't think so.
What I say is, congratulations on leveling up. Spend your skill points wisely.
Ah, treating it like a video game.
Or a paper RPG.
True. Wait, is that how you? Wait, have you done that before? Like, uh, person's character has a birthday, and so they level up once.
Uh, no.
Uh,
It's just the joke that when you don't get older, you just level up.
yeah. Okay.
The irony is I started wishing people a happy birthday long after I had stopped running RPGs
Mm.
that way. My buddy James keeps talking about wanting to do it again, and I
When
think we're getting closer to that reality.
he was the one that you said about last night.
Or, yes.
Is he the one that said never mind, or you?
I'm trying to make it manifest, but hasn't happened yet.
So him. Okay.
There are a lot times, because if I don't allot time, it definitely is not going to happen. But
Yeah.
iron, the iron isn't there. We have iron in anything else. Yes. He's also the one that, if you've ever heard me talk about the Scarecrow Necromancer, that's the guy who did the Scarecrow Necromancer.
Ah. Yeah, you've told me about it before. An idea you had with Twitch.
Yes. Plant speed.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I think the exact phrasing is bun seeding. Will continuously find it hilarious because half the joke is when I gave Wheat a personality in his head, people are like, how the hell does that work? And my statement was, well, they say that broccoli has an IQ of 14, and I figure wheat would be comparable to broccoli. So, yeah, clearly I'm saying wheat has an equivalent IQ to about 14, and they're like, but what do you do with an IQ of 14? Green good, fire bad, grow. And everybody stopped and reflected upon the concept, and they're like, no, that kind of works. And I get to tease two of my friends, actually 3 of my friends, because at one point the IQ of 14 wheat was smarter than the rest of them because it had survival instincts. Fire. I figure plants, if they have a intelligence of 14, they have the ability of fire is bad and recognizing that fire is bad, and everybody else was ignoring the obvious signs that fire was coming towards them.
Hmm.
And someone's like, well, that's not completely fair to say. I mean, Mike, well, it comes down to, well, what do plants care about? Fire bad being one of the only lines it has means it sees an orange glow. What's its first thought? Fire bad. Meanwhile, they had other thoughts that clouded their minds.
I mean,
It's like they've done tests with school children, and
how
like
well?
they ask the adults, "Do you know which way the bus is driving?" And the adults struggle, and then they show it to a kid, and the kid instantly points to the right direction, and they're like, "How does that work?" Well, because the adult has all these preconceived notions that they're trying to impose on the world, where the children go, well, I see that object every single day. I know that the bus is going this way because you don't see the door. If it was facing the other way, you would see the door. Oh, yeah. Kids see that every day, so their brains are hardwired to, this is what a bus looks like.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you, as an adult, rode a bus?
I think a trip. Well, not like one of those buses that are like they're basically rectangles and you can't really tell the difference of each side if you
Oh
remove
no,
the door kind of
every
thing.
bus I have ever seen, the door is always on the same side. I've never seen a bus that had a door on the driver's side.
Uh, I was more talking about more like the bus having an obvious front where the engine compartment is.
Yes, yes. But no, they show a picture of the box, no nose cone, so you
Yeah.
have to, the way you know which way it's facing is, well, where's the door?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of adults struggle with that question because they have preconceived notions like, okay, where's the nose of the bus? That's what I'm expecting to judge it on.
Yeah.
I saw that one needed 4 electric, and you needed 2, so 6 electric parts. And you're not auto printing electric parts, right?
No. Or no, I don't think so. No. I mean, there's not a whole lot of electronics that's being printed, so electronic parts can be added.
That is fair.
I see chips and I see housing is, yes.
I see chips. I see housing. I see person's panties. Yeah. Again, sometimes I have my own of a 13-year.
Oh, the scarecrow thing, you said, it's like correlates like orange or yellow to, fire. But also, what about the sun then?
They're also is a very strong difference between a glowing light from the sun and it's the middle of the night and you have an orange glow.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the trick is it was at night. Everybody knew it was at night. And there was an orange glow that kept
Could
getting
I
brighter.
place
They
this?
just kept ignoring it.
Oh man. God, I hate these. Stomach
Nope,
acid.
I did that. Let's undo it because I should have had it one further back. Wire cutters. And hand drill. There we go. Go cables. And there's magic. Go get my umbilicals.
Oh, man. Oh, storm.
I got in and shut the door right as the storm started, apparently.
I'm definitely gonna end up. Oh,
There he is. When is he going to join the chat?
oh, it might be more like he goes and sends his body into sleeper. I did tell him about it. It is magic you were talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have any Constantine? Yes.
Looks like steel ran out. No, wait. Jeez, all that steel that I made is almost gone.
I'll wait a bit.
Huh?
It's storming outside. I'm
Oh.
going to wait a bit.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it so that I have the normal furnaces making the ingots.
Okay, I have the T-scanner in right now.
Like refining the ores is, well, refining it off the bat is much better. Ooh, coal. I did kind of want to turn it into hydrocarbon. That needs methane. I guess thanks to magic changing or altering the yield on ores, it does make making gases quite a lot easier or quicker, anyways.
Think I found an omission in the Stationpedia.
Oh,
This
what?
does not tell me how many rocket cargo construction kits are needed to make the medium storage. Oh wait, no, it does. 2 kits. There it is. It just had such a, the 101 index cargo slots made it hard to, well,
Mm, yeah. Oh. I think I'll even try to make it so that the deep miners are like self-sufficient power-wise, since it is coal mode. Then it wouldn't tie into ours or have any way to go down.
okay, it does look like Magic has left the game.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. We walk out, there's just a body bag.
Huh? Wait, he did die?
No, I'm
Oh,
just, there's a storm. The last we saw, he was out in the storm.
yeah.
I feel like they've made the storm particles so much harder. Like you can only see like 2.5 frames distance. I used to feel like you could see a little bit further than that. But one of the things I almost feel like it's worth noting is a lot of people have seen The Martian, where the storm blows and
Wait.
it's it takes out a whole dish thing.
Oh, the guy that
People,
made a farm with
yeah,
his own poo.
yes. But there's been a lot of discussion about why, yes, Mars gets wind speeds that are pretty high because the atmosphere is so thin. It wouldn't have the strength to blow the dish off the mount.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Like,
We are on Mars in a storm, and the wind power would not be as strong as it is. It would not blow us around like it does. I mean, the particles would be moving like they are. But for the most part, we would just be like, yeah, whatever. All right. So we want to go power umbilical first.
Mm.
There. And that lines up. Then we need our gas umbilical. And that line does not line up. And I want the hand drill, not the wrench. Here's the drill. And that lines up. So those are true. I do not have to worry about those. They are exactly where they need to be. All right. Cargo.
Mm.
Okay. Let's put in the drill.
It's tormented? Yes. Thank goodness. Sensor lens.
Mm. 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 So yes, I can do that.
Uh-oh. That's fine. Oh,
Oh, they're in
yes.
my hand already. And drill.
Control.
Wire cutters. And another hand drill. And then this can get moved to. Oh, I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it.
So I'm gonna need Ice Crusher, Unloader, at or atmospheric filter thing. Okay.
I think
Good.
magic disabled jetpack use power usage or fuel use.
I was about to turn on my jetpack inside. I'm like, wait, no. Just to see. Okay, so should I have a catalytic filter for methane and another catalytic filter and an atmospheric thing for hydrogen? And then at the end is we basically confirmed that the catalytic filter it uses up durability. We haven't confirmed if it actually stops working once it hits 0 or if it actually does stop working. But it was pretty much just to make sure that methane doesn't mix with hydrogen. I
Okay.
I don't
You kind of lost me, but that's
yeah.
because I'm also focusing on
So deep miners
mm-hmm.
gonna do coal, turn it into hydrocarbon ingots. Is
Okay.
like 10 coal sacks, blah blah blah. It needs methane, pure methane. Volatile ice splits two methane and hydrogen. I want to have like pure gases for both, basically.
Okay.
So with the catalytic filter, we haven't confirmed if it stopped working at 0%,
Correct.
but it might indeed stop working at 0%. So
I think it would be safe to assume it does.
should I have a catalytic filter for both gases in their own uh, atmospheric filter things, filtration units? So then the output of the last one goes into just a tank that's like checking if there's any gas at all in it.
It really depends on how you decide to get all that material to the thing. Because if you're just going to be splitting the volatile ice, then you can just have it filter for hydrogen and send everything else to the methane, because everything else will be methane.
Oh, there's more methane than hydrogen.
Yes, there's a lot more methane than
Ah,
hydrogen.
okay. So filter for hydrogen to get it out. But then, hmm.
All right.
But then
That
there's
is good. That is
if
good.
actually I think I actually have to do filtering for methane. Is if the methane pipe does not, or it ends up being not pure, hydrocarbon ingots won't be made.
No, again, depending on how you wire it, yeah, you could have it where you're filtering for methane, and if the methane filter runs out, it just sends it to the other storage tank. Again, it probably does not help that I am trying to also build this
Do your
rocket
own,
while
yeah,
we are discussing all this.
yeah. So you're, ooh,
Hey, Calpac, how you doing? Welcome, Raiders.
oh,
How's space? Spaces had treated us fairly well. If the sun was out, you could see that my base mate has treated the ground like a prairie dog. There's just Swiss cheese now. Uh, I'm very tempted to tell him that he needs to get a terrain tool and patch the holes so we don't fall into them. I've been building this rocket, and we have our nice large atmospheric hangar with the ability to buy and sell gases. And he has been working on building a deep mining rig because we picked this particular spot as we have a junction of 3 deep miners. So you have the gold, you have the coal, and what's the green one again, Kratom?
nickel.
Nickel. So he's just going to be filling this in with deep miners. That way we get all those resources. Because we've been primarily powering our base with deep miners, grabbing coal,
Cool.
and putting it into a coal generator.
And
We've been slowly building like wind turbines and solar to as our power expands. But this system primarily ran our power. And here's our nice isolated advanced furnace that's also got an additional solar power to heat up the gas inside, which can heat up the gas to the point that we actually ran into a problem where the chutes were burning up. Apparently your cohort doesn't play golf. Cardinal rolls always replace your divots. I like that one.
I have not played golf.
He also had a bit of a bathroom problem in the greenhouse, so there's been a puddle in the greenhouse since like day 10, and he still hasn't cleaned it up.
No. We've confirmed that that was the only human on this save.
Yes, Magic, who didn't want to join us today. He, the only human. The rest of us are lizards, but he lives in his own little hole. And we call him the power hog. You can see all the power he generates, and he we don't know how he does it, but he uses every drop of power. Like I have built 50 megawatt systems, and next thing we know, power is empty.
You had to
next
even
plate-
manage it with the transformers to where it
we
goes.
even got to the point where the next playthrough, we each had our own bases just to manage. All right, let's see how we do when we go individually. Magic had how many wind turbines trying to keep his system up and running? Meanwhile, I had one gas fuel generator powering my entire base. Right.
Hey, that is not fair with the wind turbines. I had plenty of wind turbines.
This is not my setup. And Creative should talk about his system, but he's got it all wired up where it auto manufactures the items and builds these lockers. So if I go grab a pipe, well, eventually this arm will go, hey, there's a pipe missing, get it printed and replace it.
Yeah. And it did take a while. I have 2 IC chips running it. One has information with the lockers, which I actually have like 3 variables or even 4 variables compacted into one uh, push variable. Oh, is it in that one? I don't think it is. Oh, this is this is the Larry code. What's this one? Same thing. I don't even know. Edit. I don't think I have it saved. Let's see. No, I do. Into yes. Here, there's the locker information.
Okay. Wow. Gotta get your lunch. Happy streaming all. Yeah, thank you for the raid.
I feel like there was many people in that raid.
There's 29 people in that raid. That's probably the second largest raid I've had.
Oh yeah, your first was the actual
Rocket Arc
devs.
did
Yeah,
a 79. Yeah.
too many people. Mhm.
Let's go back to building this rocket. Oh, we can show off the gas storage that you designed. So we have infinite gas storage because we realize that if you build a cell of frames, it can. We've gotten up to gigapascals, and the game is coded for gigapascals. We found out, but you can just fill these chambers full of gas, and then if you can I clip through and show it? No, it's not going to let me. We found a way that if you put the pumps in just the right spot, you can pull it out and put it back in. So this is our methane, our hydrogen, our oxygen, and our nitrogen. And we have a display that tells you how much is in the network at this moment. And over here we have our fuels mixer, currently not completely enabled because we are diagnosing some issues. But the fuel mixer, which then gets sent over to the rocket.
I suppose you don't have it set up so that you can play a clip, huh?
No.
Hmm.
All right.
I do believe I'm pretty sure Europa has more pressure than Mars.
Yes, Europa
So
has more pressure than Mars.
a player potato cannon wouldn't really
I mean, you can still do a player
charge.
potato cannon on Mars. It just takes longer to charge.
Yeah.
You can also force feed it ice to speed it up.
Yeah.
And I need the shoot umbilical. And I'm going to have to do my magic trick on the chutes because it's just going to go right through the fuel tank.
Huh?
Because I'm going to be lazy and not
Oh,
retool everything to make it work.
have it on the other side. Yeah.
Have it on the other side.
was like, huh? What magic trick? Wait. That. Oh, man.
Can I get the right level? I think I got the right level. Maybe the magic trick's not gonna work.
You think they fixed it?
I'm gonna.
Be like, I hope not.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay,
All right.
so it needs to be placed on this one.
I just realized a blunder that I almost missed. I forgot to actually hook up the data cable of the tank.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that is kind of funny that it's set up that way. Because I've rearranged. We had another rocket, and they tried landing it when I wasn't around, and it did not go well.
Hey, it didn't have enough fuel.
And there's ways you can tweak it where it would have worked, but you have to know what you're doing.
Mm.
I got a lot of experience knowing how to land the rocket manually with my bullet bill design, which is basically you can actually build a rocket without this middle section. You can cram everything into the nose cone and actually like have a rocket where it's just the nose cone and the engine mount, and it actually gets into space super easy. Like landing it's the hard part because it has such a high thrust to weight ratio that you have to manually land it very precisely. And I got very good at landing it with very little fuel and a lot of thrust. It's definitely something you have to practice.
Oh, could you imagine landing the bullet bill with NOS fuel mix?
Okay, it looks like they did fix the thing where you cannot just cheese it through things.
Hmm.
So now how are we going to do this?
Mm. Ooh. Well, I wonder if I can actually
I'm going to need to take that
get
off.
access.
Screwdriver.
No. What if I did
I
this?
play the game of Tetris on these rockets.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hmm.
I also move
This
the
one.
power.
So,
I think I can actually move this a lot more than I had.
oh, will you'll be doing a Palia again with your
Possibly.
wife?
Might be.
Okay.
Then I can. Yeah. So I know she utterly loves that game, and
Or what about the game you were dev doing or well beta
the one we
testing?
were alpha testing.
Yeah,
I will be streaming that when the game finally releases. Uh,
like 1.0.
Jelly has asked. Yeah, Jelly has actually asked to stream that one together.
Hmm.
So, oh, and then we have the power problem. That's why we can't do it that way.
Mm.
Although, I think I'm overthinking this. Put that one there. Can that go lower? Hmm.
Wait, no. Oh, what? Huh.
I think I figured it out. Because, again, rearranging a lot of the things earlier, I forgot that I had rearranged them, and
Oh yeah.
that changes what I can and cannot do.
Why? Hmm. Okay. I guess.
Can I put that one higher? I need to put it one higher if possible. Yep, I can put it one higher.
Definitely be.
You can definitely tell it's been a while since I've done some of these things because I mean, my goodness, you've seen me fit this all in a nose cone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we can come over here. Tree. No, let's put that back. Then we can come in here and go.
Hmm. Mm. It is deep miner.
Oh, it won't let me put it through the.
Bam. Okay, I need more steel sheets. Hmm. Guess I should have been a little
It
bit
will go through.
quicker. Yes?
It will go through a cable, but it won't go through the avionics. Make sure that is an accurate statement. The game seems to be not wanting to make up its mind.
It
Yeah,
also
will go
seems
through.
that Magic made it so that we don't need to eat or drink as well.
Did he put us in creative mode?
Well, wouldn't
Bet you he did, so that way he could use those console commands.
maybe. What's the command to not being creative?
No. I typically don't use console commands.
Uh, because we definitely would have had it ate like 2 or 3 times by now. Screwdriver.
Let's go check.
Would creative mode change how much ores yield?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Dang, I need more cable coils. Suppose I'll grab something heavy as well. I feel like
It's showing the auxiliary battery, but it's not showing the main battery.
it might be running out of steel. It is definitely going to be out of steel.
I'm sure people who are watching are probably shouting at the TV, going, "You idiot! You didn't see it. Why have YouTuber blindness?" All right, let's come back and check. Okay. I mean, there's the data cable going up, 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 and
Cool.
all right. The confusion part is I understand why it's not seen, but how did it see the auxiliary battery? All right. It's showing the auxiliary and main battery, but no charge is getting through.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess it was supposed to be shift. No. Yeah, okay. Turn off caps lock.
Alright, still not charging.
No contents, good.
Did I put them in upside down? Is that the problem? I'm gonna guess I put them in upside down.
2 upside down.
Batteries.
Ah.
Remember how you talked about how it would be nice if they had arrows?
Yes.
Let's see if that's the problem.
And then what does steel need to get up to? 900 Kelvin. So I'm gonna need to put in more fuel. Let's get more.
Yep, I had put them in upside down.
I think that's it. I just need higher temperature.
Big
Yay!
giveaway. Bad. Would have been bad too.
And you are definitely out of steel. Yep. Yeah, you're good on steel. You, damn, you got a lot of different ingots.
Why is it not charging? Okay, it is charging now. Okay, yep, it was just because I had them in upside down.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
oh, I know what the problem is. The other issue that I keep forgetting about is I'm not the host. So the lights aren't lighting up like they're supposed to because you're not close enough to trigger the lights.
Mm. Yeah.
So I've been a doofus and forgot that I can't go by the lights. That's half the reason I thought it wasn't working was the lights weren't lighting up.
Yeah. You'd
But
actually
hey,
have to pull out
I
your.
can't get my ship cracked. My suit won't get damaged.
Yep.
As you can see, he definitely has a problem replacing the divots. One even smiles back at us. All right. So we got the miner, we got the tank, got the power, the avionics, the data, the chutes.
Cable coil.
That's right. If it's drawing too much power, that won't turn on.
Not this way. This one.
Give that back to filling it up with power.
Screwdriver.
All right.
Wait, what? Oh, it's this way. Okay.
Oh, that's for deconstruction. All right. There we
Choose
go.
that.
I'm still glad that they added this. You can open the rocket and look inside.
Yeah. If you select it as the fuselage you want.
Yes.
Electronic.
True.
For. So 32 electronic parts, damn.
All right. I'm trying to make sense of the infinite gas storage. Make sure that I'm understanding it right.
You're inputting and outputting through the right pipe, yeah.
Because the big thing that I'm looking at is the system is claiming that there's 1200, but yet inside the pipe, I'm only seeing 190 kPa.
It is probably waiting until the infinite storage is at a specific pressure. But I do remember
The other
him
trick
making
is it
his own
might just
code.
not be updating properly. So
Centrifuge. Right.
no, it's not filling up the thing. Change this. Let's go hunting for volatiles.
And that's the 32.
And there's volatiles right there.
And you only need mine like 3 volatile ore
Yeah,
spots.
that is. Yeah, it's the mining rate way too.
Yeah.
Turn you on. Turn you on.
But with how much manual mining is in this game, like, understandable. Putting up so high.
A lot of manual mining. Gee, what gives you that idea?
You should probably clip your head into the train and see the tunnels.
Like, just showing the tunnels from the surface, I think, is more than enough.
I just wish that you could actually see more of the tunnels. Hmm.
Okay, yeah. It just needed the infinite gas storage. Just needed more.
Gases. Okay, so what was the last bit of this? Hand drill. Oh wait, no, they're already done. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder how many coal deep miners I'm gonna need. Hmm. Also, it is gonna be farther back here.
The infinite gas storage is definitely having trouble keeping up. Because I need to get to 10,000 moles of methane, and then I'll add 5,000 moles of oxygen.
Hmm.
And this is where I'm very annoyed that the IC10 library for me isn't working.
Yeah.
Because I have code that will do this gas mix perfectly, and I can't use it. I mean, if I wasn't lazy, I could technically go into my library on the desktop, find the code, copy it, and then paste it into the code from manually. But that's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And how would you actually know how many moles is
Well,
in
that's
the
where
infinite gas
I do
storage?
have to modify it. But what you do is you put a gas sensor
In the
on,
room, but that there is a gas sensor in the room.
but you put a pipe analyzer on the pipe. The code I had was designed back before tanks were part of the pipe network, but it's real easy to modify it where it just goes off of a gas sensor instead of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And you just simply go, hey, if the gas is below 10,000 moles for volatiles, add more. If you want to get fancy, what you do is as you get close to 10,000 moles, slow down.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think I need
Hmm.
to check. Yeah, it looks like I need to go gather some more volatiles because that was not enough volatiles. That was almost a mining pack worth, but all right, where was that? There it is.
Okay. Okay.
There's the hole.
Check that. That's good. So,
There.
what do I want done with this? Do I actually want it to have like gold deep miners just like this, basically, like right here, and then do processing somewhere else? Ooh. Hmm. Ooh. That was not a good burp. Not at all.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Oh, am I gonna have to do the same thing for oxygen now? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing with oxygen, even though. Yeah. All right, off we go looking for oxygen. All right, there's our base. Who needs a beacon when you have a beacon? I still wish they would have a hotkey for turning on and off the sensor lenses.
Yeah. Like, actually, what kind of hotkey would it be?
I'd put it as U or O. O would probably be good because then it'd be right next to the flashlight.
That O does change whatever you're having in your hand. So the drill.
It does.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything to me.
Oh. It was a change at any settings then, I guess. Yeah. It's for me, pressing O turns it on and off.
Oh wait, I put a drill, not something that can be turned on and off.
Well, wouldn't the drill be able to turn on and off?
Okay. Put a hand drill in my hand, not the drill. So yes, so again, because again you have the lights on L, on off on O, your helmet on I, and then you could have the sensor lenses on U. Well, it would be another good one to illustrate the use of the power button.
Huh?
So I picked like the worst tool to figure it out because I overfilled both. So that's close enough. There it is.
So I'm sure you tried like uninstalling the game and reinstalling it, and
Oh yeah, I mean on the laptop it's completely fresh and never been installed before until I did it on the laptop and didn't even have any of the attempts at modding it.
mm,
So I don't know why IC10 library doesn't want to load for me.
well, there was that one person that had a good idea.
Yeah, we tried it. And it got it to work for a moment, and then it just stopped working again. At some point, I need to go onto the Discord and ask them questions, because I'm pretty sure if I go onto the Discord, someone would be able to give me a better answer.
Yeah.
Maybe after my family makes it to Tennessee. Although, truth of the matter is, as soon as my family makes it to Tennessee, then Comic-Con becomes the next big ticket item that we need to be worried about.
Yeah. You haven't been there for a bit, if I remember.
Correct. The last time we went is when I proposed to my wife. And then
Which was
the following
actually
year,
2 years ago, right?
correct, because it was 2 years ago we went, I proposed to her. Actually, no, it was
No.
3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 years ago.
I remember you actually saying
Then the
1 year
following year,
anniversary.
we actually had the wedding. And then last year we had the honeymoon. And those were both time and money expensive to do. So we skipped Comic-Con the last 2 years. And now we're going back this year. And hey, if you want to go to Comic-Con San Diego, I can get you a pass. You just have to figure out how to get yourself there. You also have to pay for the pass. But I can get you the ability to buy a pass, even though they're technically sold out. I can still get you a pass. But again, you gotta get your butt to San Diego. You gotta deal with the housing.
Yeah. Is the Comic Con is far enough away I can't just sleep on your couch.
Yeah, no. We have a room that we're going to be in, and
Yeah.
you really drilled. Our base is definitely now floating.
Yeah.
Did you do it at the same level as the infinite gas storage, or is it
Did
one
I?
below?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yes. So that was an accident that you did that.
Yeah. I was going based off of
Christian, I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week.
I was actually going based off of your platform, which actually, and I wanted it 3 tall because I thought that the deep miner was 2 tall, so then I would have a whole frame space above to fly around. But
I just realized
another thing, deep miners are more than 2 tall.
we have radically improved our power since I built up rocket tower. So I can now use a turbo pump instead of a standard pump.
Yeah. Triple would help a lot.
Do we have any turbo pumps? Nope. Okay, so I have to turn the turbo.
Yeah, turbo pumps are auto printed. Imagine if the devs actually made it or fixed it so that clients can get crushed with doors after you're all happy about it not crushing you.
Well, we're not using elevators, and I always got crushed because I'd get in the elevator as you push the button.
Yeah, yeah, many times.
Yes. Well, when you build a vertical base, you're in the elevator a lot.
Mm-hmm. Quite a lot more chances of it happening.
There's part of me that's like, why did we build horizontally? I miss my vertical construction.
And then you remember I'm on.
No, I still miss my vertical construction because it made resource management a lot easier.
What you mean?
Instead of having to build this long pipe, I could just build a vertical pipe to the rocket. Because instead of having them sideways, I would literally have the gas filtration and sorting system above or below the rocket.
Yeah. I suppose. And it would work best if no one builds behind the elevator. No wait, I needed steel frames.
remember correctly, let's see here, gas. Ah. Okay, so my brain is freaking out for the wrong reason because this pressure is 60 that it's maxed out on, not 20. So I mean, I'd rather freak out and realize, oh no, you don't have to worry about it. You are thinking of portable tanks, not pipes. Then do the reverse and be like, oh yeah, pressure limit is 60. I don't have to worry about it, and then it blow up because it was actually 10.
Yeah.
I'm just having flashbacks of other explosions on Mars. Somebody didn't realize portable tanks had a much lower pressure value than everything else. And
to be fair, it was his first time playing the game. And then immediately his first single player world he just does on the hardest map.
It's my only death because someone else put a explosive tank next to the food, and I went to go get a bite to eat. And and it was before we made the cryopod.
Yeah.
Of course, that playthrough, I was practically a necromancer in the playthrough. I resurrected so many of you.
You're welcome.
Apparently, I didn't even need the cryopod to get you running around again. I just had to put you in the tube, and you just started running, and it's like, he's dead. Running.
Yeah. Oh, because I died running away. I hope that it actually still happens.
Well, it's been a while since you've died.
I haven't actually died on this one yet.
Trying to think, did you die on Europa? I can't remember.
Yes, like day one. Because forgot to check battery. And I was freezing.
That's right. Okay. Oh yeah, one of the other changes I heard that they're going to be doing is if you have a rocket that runs out of something, whether it be fuel or power, you can, if it loses power or fuel at a destination, you can send another rocket and have it use umbilicals to transfer fuel or power.
Oh. So you can have like a rocket refueling point.
Yes.
Huh.
And what that makes me think is I could build a rocket specifically to refuel other rockets. All right, let's check power. Power's basically good. Power's good. All the umbilicals were pulled. Oh,
Oh, there it goes. And it turns into a tiny blue dot.
I kind of wish that where they have the picture of the old rocket, you could put a camera so you could watch the rocket launch.
Yeah. But there's not even any camera item in the game.
Nope.
What if it did like a cutscene kind of thing whenever you manually launch it?
I'm not sure how I'd feel on that one.
What about if it was just like for the first rocket you launched?
Well, that might be an idea. The only thing is, like, I'm currently watching numbers, and if it does a cutscene, I wouldn't be able to watch the numbers.
Hmm. What numbers are you looking at? Just
Fuel
height?
time.
Ah, fuel time.
Since, that's what killed the last rocket, is according to you, it didn't have enough fuel.
Yeah. Like it had enough fuel to get to Mars, but then it only had like 30 seconds of fuel left. And it needed like 150 or something seconds in order to land.
We are at the destination, and we have, like, okay. Turn on miner, turn on, and mine.
Ice, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, volatile ice,
Yeah.
which has 22 moles of methane and 2 moles of carbon dioxide.
Ooh. Hmm.
Because again, my rocket path is generally the same loop each time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, go to space, find a source of methane, gather all that methane, bring it back, process that methane, so that way you can make even more rocket fuel and to send another rocket out.
All right. I'm sure I asked this before, but what happens once you empty a node of that ice?
So the way the nodes work is when you go, you can select the node and it has delete location. And that will delete that individual node, and then you just go back to the place and scan for more nodes. Each location can have, if I remember correctly, up to 9 nodes
At a time.
at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 nodes. And when you deplete the node, you just go into the map and go delete location. And the other bit is, like, if you are trying to get a specific node, because, like, in this frozen vapors, there's 2 different node possibilities: water vapor and volatile vapor. If, let's say, I got all 9 of them as water vapor, I can just delete the water vapors and keep searching until I get a volatile vapor.
Mm.
Like this rocky asteroid, which, again, unless they've changed it, mining rocks is very slow. But there's iron, copper, gold, and silicone. I can just simply search, and if it gives me the wrong one, I just can delete it until it gives me the one I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of sad they took out the asteroid belt because I kept wanting to do like a low Earth, like there was a low Earth orbit in the mods, and I kept wanting to do it where you start out with enough to make a rocket and you have to mine to get all the resources.
Yeah.
So no mining, no deep miner. You have to get it through. Like you either grow plants and trade and buy it from a trader, or you send the rocket out to mine the asteroids, and that's how you
Mm.
do it. And the fact that it's in low orbit, you don't even have to launch from the planet to orbit. You're just in orbit and going from there. So you need less fuel.
Okay.
At some point, I need to build another scanner rocket with a big fuel tank, so that way I can just go out and scan the rest of the space map.
Yeah.
Right now, we just have Phobos. We have Deimos, but we haven't scanned Deimos. Just unlocked Deimos.
Yeah. Um, how beefy of a rocket could you make specifically meant to get fuel gases?
Pretty easy, actually.
Quite a beefy one.
Uh-huh. I just realized that we should paint Timmy's stuff green because he went with green eyes.
Mm.
All right. So that rocket is going to take forever to mine up because right now it is mining 12 ore at a time. And yeah, we've hit 4% full on the storage, so it's going to take a while.
Okay.
Timmy was working on it.
What?
We had a lot of projects in progress, and now I'm trying to decide what's my next project, but I also don't want to step on anybody's toes at the same time.
Mm. Uh. I guess next project could be that beefy rocket. I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what else would there be? Is food check. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it so it's self-sufficient, so that's it doesn't need water after its initial input. I guess Sterling's to
I
cool
think you're
down.
right. Beefy rocket.
Like, I'm guessing you decided on that because of how slow it's mining, or the fact that I brought up Sterling.
No, like I was technically already heading over to the rocket thing before you mentioned Sterling.
Ah, okay.
It's just, yeah, beefy rocket.
I thought I like threatened you with the Sterlings. Like, I'd rather not.
Well, honestly, right now it's like we need. I can list the projects that need to get done, but a lot of it's been tasked by people. We need the infinite gas storage finished. Once the infinite gas storage is finished, we can work on the filtration system.
Are they not all finished yet?
Oh, they're not all finished.
Oh. Oh. So, looks like 5 of them are.
Because, you know, I think Magic's as soon as we had 4.
He was like, no more.
I don't know. I remember I had to go take care of things,
Yeah.
so you guys played without me and
And he did want
lost track.
to switch to phase change with the evaporation chambers and condensation chambers. Oh yeah, he wanted to make it so that it would cool any amount of stuff. So bases, anything that would make heat, even though you could just dump it into the room, into like the atmosphere of the planet.
Like, so I got the trader up and running. I got the trader basically where the trader can do anything. I have the communication system up and running for the trader. Working on rocket. He was supposed to do the infinite gas storage, and then we can work on the filtration system. And at some point, we also need Timmy's working on the greenhouse, and then after the greenhouse is up and running, we can do the alcohol combustion to make more water system.
Mm-hmm.
You were working on the deep mining system and the auto processing.
Yep. What I wanted to do on Mimus.
Yes.
Like we got pretty close to it, to be honest.
Yes.
Like, I got all the satellite spots, and I was bringing information of the satellites to uh the main base, so we can see how much of each ingot we got. And then I'm not sure if you were actually working on coding Bullet Bill to go to the satellites yet.
That
We talked about
I
it,
had
yes.
literally getting it set up to code, but I never got around to any code, and
Mm,
that's when I started having issues with IC10.
okay.
And for those wondering what I am talking about with problems with IC10, come on, loading. My library isn't showing up. If I try to save it, it still saves that code to my computer files, but then I can't pull from those computer files in the game. which makes it very frustrated to develop IC10 code and
when
implement it.
it's literally just you have access to it once.
Because I tried developing the code for Bullet Bill in a single player creative world where if I messed up, it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah, you usually do your coding off stream.
yeah,
And me, I'm like, no, shows everything.
but it's not a matter of showing. It's I can't imagine it's very interesting to watch me troubleshoot and like spend 5 minutes looking stuff up on a different computer to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, yeah, having a second computer would uh, leave some information out of people,
Yeah,
viewers.
because I usually have the game running, and then I'll have the other computer where I'm like looking up the code, like looking up tutorials or doing something like that, and especially if I'm watching someone else's tutorial trying to figure out how to do something, it doesn't feel right to do that on stream.
Yeah.
It's like I've been meaning to watch Cows Are Evil's nitrous rocket engine tutorial thing that he just released a few days ago.
Like with the new gases and heavy pressure fed.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Of course, yeah. Um.
Because at least my wife understands. Hey, I'm gonna go stream with creative. She doesn't bother me. But if I'm not streaming, either her or her mom usually have something to occupy me these days. So it's very hard to concentrate these type of projects.
Yeah.
Tomorrow there's like a list of like 3 to-dos that I have to do before I can stream tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's not a matter of, oh, if you don't do them, you can't stream. It's like, no, the time between when I get home and when I can stream, there's 3 tasks I'm supposed to get done.
Mm. One of which being the cats need attention.
Nope, nope, not. That's not even counting the normal responsibilities like the cats and that.
Mm.
There's a job app at my wife's work that we want me to apply to. It's the
Oh,
city pickup. It's the city trash pickup
you're gonna
this week, and I got to deal with that, and I got to call them because
you're gonna be a trash man.
no, no, no. City pickup is where they come and like you can throw a bunch of stuff on the curb and they'll pick it up that when they normally wouldn't.
Uh.
And one of the issues is, well, they said 2 wheelbarrows. Problem is, they seem to have a different definition of what a wheelbarrow's worth is than I do. And that's the other thing is I need to call and basically go, hey, so you said 2 wheelbarrows full, and according to my books, that's 12 cubic feet. Your guy, we did not put 12 cubic feet on the curb, and your people are already yelling that that is more than 2 wheelbarrows. That is less than 12 cubic feet, and I don't know what you're talking about. Unless according to your books, a wheelbarrow is 3 cubic feet.
Mm.
You know, there's a big difference between 2 wheelbarrows that is 3 cubic feet and 2 wheelbarrows that are 6 cubic feet.
Yeah.
Like I even had to look it up to make sure I wasn't speaking out of my rear end when I'm like, no, a standard wheelbarrow is like 4 to 6 cubic feet. Yes, that is a standard one. The heavy duty ones go up to like twice that. But in my also researched, it's like, oh, there's the like the ones you see a lot of old ladies use when they garden. That's just a little itty bitty like toy wheelbarrow that is not a standard wheelbarrow.
Mm-hmm.
Access bridge.
Centrifuge. mm. I think it's a 1-to-1 deep miner to centrifuge now, or is it a 2-to-1?
Last I did the math, it was a 2.5 to 1.
Yeah, and then I did the satellites and seen that it was doing less than expected.
Because it's supposed to be it's based on the RPM rate, and it's ideally it is a 2.5, but that's depending on if your system is ideal. Not
Mm-hmm.
every system is ideal, especially since the other trick is, especially since they've changed the deep miner, where it does ratios differently now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what broke the 2.5.
So you thinking? Well,
I'm surprised you're not running combustion stuff, because we do have a few of these portable tanks full of fuel. And last I remember, the combustion centrifuges sit the fuel, where one of those tanks could just last forever.
mm-hmm.
Don't panic, this is only a drill. And this is not a drill. Gotta remember about the power cable.
Mm,
Yes.
how much better is the combustion deep miner?
I don't know. I haven't tried the combustion deep miner, but I can say the combustion centrifuge is like 5 times better. Avionics, data link.
Okay. I suppose the combustion deep miner will have to like empty kind of thing, like the same as the centrifuge.
Again, I actually have not looked at the combustion deep miner yet. Started a single player on Venus. We'll probably get to it at some point.
Mm.
On Venus, I have been able to make it where I'm getting sufficient power to operate my base, and I have a room that I've been able to keep at a nice temperature, and I have gotten plants growing. Plants are demanding a little bit more power, so I have to upgrade my power system. But other than that, I'm making steady progress. Uh, the one thing I have to worry about is I need to reclaim some oxygen to put into a pipe so I can refill my breathing tank better. Because my tank that I've been refilling the oxygen is starting to get low.
Mm.
I did get the advanced furnace up and running, so now I can process ores a lot easier. I'm definitely feeling rusty on Venus, as it took like 22 days to get the advanced furnace up and running when it usually takes me like 3.
Okay, it looks like combustion deep miner with the not new gases rocket fuel. Uh, it's 1.2 thousand RPM. Okay. Uh, well, wasn't combustion centrifuge like max of 500? No.
Yes, I think it was something like 520, 512, something
Mm.
like that.
So you need 2.5 combustion centrifuges to keep up with one combustion deep miner. Hmm. But that's. Well, hmm.
Yeah, so make a scanner, put it on the top of the fuel tank rocket. Because if I'm gonna make this beefy rocket, so that way we have the ability to send fuel into space, that means it also has the ability to have enough fuel to go into deep space.
Hmm.
26% full.
Let's see. Combustion centrifuge. We can do combustion centrifuge. Okay.
Hopefully, tomorrow I'll be able to stream from the laptop, because the other thing that I've been wanting to do is listen to audiobooks while I do this.
Hmm.
And I will be able to do that from the laptop.
Wait a minute. If I had a combustion deep miner, one, like just one for each of the regions, I need like 8 combustion centrifuges. Jeez. Ah, dang, that's all the steel. Ooh, do this, do this. So I believe a coal node is over here. Right here.
All right. We have this. Right. So why regular tanks are part of the same pipe network? Gas capsule tanks for the rocket are
Are
still
not.
considered independent.
Ah,
The 3,000, 6,000, 6,800. Oh, I still need to worry about power.
so that means that you do not know how much fuel you actually have. Because you cannot see
Means
it.
it's more complicated.
Mm.
Electrum. Oh, you stole all the electrum.
Yep, no. Okay. Hearing some angry pipes. We just got into 50 megapascals with advanced furnace again. Almost. Got another batch of steel made. Just need it to be hotter.
Let's do a check. Okay.
So I am a little bit curious of what I'm gonna do for the iron deep miner because it's not too far away from the base, but also do we want like a huge long shoot line and pipeline going all the way over there?
Okay. There we go.
That is slow, yeah. It is. Yeah. Asteroid.
Actually, I can put the avionics data right there. Because I'm not going to get the pipes up here. Then I can just add more tanks.
And if you specifically want to have the gas fuel or gas fuel gases, would it be best to sort the gas in space while you mine it and remove what you don't want? So like the
I
nitrogen.
I think the answer to that is yes. However, I haven't done enough actual uh, taking gases directly from space to know how that works.
Mm, fair.
The the times I have gotten to the point, like I was getting to that point on Europa, but Europa didn't go that way.
And then there was Mimus. So it's just you trying to figure out if that is what you want to do.
Yeah, because I'm not 100% positive how collecting straight gas from space works. And currently, I haven't found a spot on Mars space map that allows you to do it.
Oh, because right now it's ice.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, suppose there's no way to. There's no ice melter for the rocket.
Nope. Okay, so that can't fit there.
Wait, have you seen on the space map before where you can get gases, just gases?
Jupiter.
Jupiter? Oh, like
Yep.
the far planet on Mimas?
Like I said, it was one of those. The previous playthrough, I just needed to build the rocket,
Mm,
and things went sideways.
okay. Okay, looks like the rocket gas filtration only has one filter slot. Okay.
I still kind of laugh about how before I went on the Utah trip, y'all were worried I was going to beat Satisfactory before you guys got to trains. I could go away for a week, and when I come back, you guys have abandoned it and not even done trains.
hmm When you were before the you, I don't. You can remember, huh? It was a while ago, but
What?
did I get my turbo fuel factory done and running before you left?
Oh, turbo fuel. Yes, yes, you did.
Okay. Because I know I was working on it for quite a while.
You had a lot of optimization you could have done with it, but it was functional.
What? No, no, I did it as optimized as you could.
When you had it producing, but you hadn't finished getting it completely filled out. is what I'm saying.
Oh, I had one strip of it
Yes.
functioning
Yes.
when there was room for like 30 more strips.
Yes.
2,
Because
3,
I was stealing turbo fuel as it produced it.
5, 6, 7. Okay, this looks to be the last combustion centrifuge.
I should say 10-minute warning.
True. Combustion minor electrum, hastaloy, and astraloy. Electrum. Possible.
I need to actually build the engine.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be next time, I guess. Do not look forward to making hastaloy or astraloy. Library. Oh.